Yes, another masterclass in political brilliance, this time starring Michael Ma, who apparently decided the best way to address allegations of forced labor in China was to ask if anyone personally saw it with their own eyes. Because, as we all know, if you didn't witness it firsthand, it obviously doesn't exist. Solid investigative standard there. During a committee meeting, Ma fired off rapid questions at China expert Margaret McCuaig-Johnston, repeatedly demanding eyewitness proof, then cutting her off before she could actually explain anything. Why bother with expert testimony when you can just interrupt it into irrelevance? And in a truly impressive twist, he managed to confuse Shenzhen with Xinjiang to completely different places while questioning forced labor tied to Uyghurs. But don't worry, he later clarified, kind of. Nothing says I've got a handle on this like geographic mix-ups during a human rights discussion. Even after citing reports from organizations like Human Rights Watch documenting credible evidence of forced labor, Ma stuck to his high standard of proof. Did you see it yourself? Apparently, decades of research, international reports, and sanctions just don't quite measure up to his personal field trip requirement. Critics were quick to point out that his performance looked less like scrutiny and more like a helpful audition clip for Chinese state media, which, unsurprisingly, praised his efforts. Just a coincidence, of course. After backlash, Ma issued an apology for sounding dismissive, but notably stopped short of actually confirming whether he believes forced labor exists in China. When pressed, he delivered the diplomatic masterpiece, "There is forced labor all over the world." Translation: let's avoid that very specific, very uncomfortable question. All of this comes conveniently aligned with the broader government posture under Mark Carney, where acknowledging forced labor too directly might complicate trade deals like those shiny new agreements with China. Because nothing pairs better with economic cooperation than a little strategic ambiguity on human rights. In summary, interrupt the expert, question documented evidence, confuse the geography, dodge the conclusion, apologize without clarifying, and voila, you've successfully turned a serious human rights issue into a lesson in political tap dancing.